Welcome back. A week later. So here we have our footage, and now I'm going to color grade it. For those of you who do not know, this is my color space. My color management. I'm working in, that's not the right one. This is the color space that I'm using. Color science, DaVinci YRGB color managed, input color space, shot on Panasonic Vlog, DaVinci wide gamut intermediate, SDR 100. And then output color space, Rec 709A, limit output gamut to output color space. So we'll start with that. And then I'm just gonna go to this shot right here. Do this one. This will be my master shot. Okay. Gonna make another node. Color space, yeah. V gamut, Vlog, Rec 709, and 2.4. Okay. Normally I would have my scopes on another screen, my second screen right here, but I can't record two screens at once, so I'll do the favor of working with the scopes on one screen. Yes, that is a gallon of water. So we'll save this node for the very end. And I'm just gonna make like a real simple color grade. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. So I noticed that we're crushing the blacks a lot. So I have two different ways of color grading. Either I like to adjust the color wheels or the color curves, or not the color curves, but the color curves. Bring the shadows right there, bring the highlights down. Just a tad. And then skin tone is a little bit low. You can see right here, this little circle. So I'll bring the midtones up a bit. Just a tad, maybe like right there. And then now, the thing with the scopes is, if you lower your gain on the scopes, it's gonna lower pretty much your gamma and your lift as well. So if I just want to lower the highlights only, that's when I like to go in. That's when I like to go in. That's when I like to go into the curves. So I'll bring this down, and you can see that the blacks all the way, the darkest blacks don't move when I adjust the highlights on the curves. But you'll see them move down a little bit more if you adjust it on the color wheels. And I'll add a little bit of contrast. There we go. I like the way that looks. Okay, I'm just going to call this. Call this curves. It's a little bit too blue for me. So I'm going to go to the hues. Go to the saturation. I don't want the machine to take too much attention off of the subjects. I'm going to add some mid-tone detail, kind of give it some sharpness. And then right here, I'll either color grade with the wheels or I'll just use the curves. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm balanced. So my whites are balanced. So I don't think they are. Okay, now that's better. That's okay right there. What I want to do is add a little bit of grain in there. Not too much, but something. So this is my grade It's nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Looks pretty consistent. Maybe take down this red a little bit. Just so it doesn't take too much attention off of my subjects here. Just let me make sure that my skin tones are where they need to be. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the gray to all the clips because I'm pretty confident that everything will be consistent, because I didn't really change, the lighting didn't change in the production floor. I didn't change any settings throughout my shooting, throughout my production, and so I feel like everything will be consistent. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give him a little bit more headroom. Right there. For these proxies. What I will do is I don't want these oven lights. See how they're just clipping? So for me, these are clipping a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do, take this out and clean up. add another node right there, and then draw a window around this. Start here, there. Draw this window, and then we're going to track it. Okay, oh, it's perfect. Great. And then I'm going to go to my curves, just bring that guy down below. I like to keep my highlights preferably below the 896. You can kind of see that the mask didn't fully grab that area, so I'll go ahead and make some adjustments. Okay, now you can still see it here, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to soften it up so you can't really see, can't really tell where the line meets. There we go. So the highlights aren't too blinding. Give him a little bit more headroom. And there we go. Then I'll go ahead and add in this this follow me shot. That was fun, it worked out fine. And then my intro at the very end. And that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this to him. I'm probably gonna look over it one more time to see if I want to make any changes, but that's pretty much a basic editing workflow for me. If I was editing like a music video, then I would be a little bit more elaborate with my choices. I really like the way this came out. I like the color grading, just simple. It's nothing too fancy or anything like that. Just for something for social media and his brand and stuff. So if you have any questions, questions, not questions. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section or do whatever you want. No pressure. But until next week, peace.